I went on a date on Saturday.
What?
That's what I was going to tell you. What's up, everybody? My name is Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin.
We are back with another Gen2Gen episode. This one's going to be a juicy one because guess who's getting married in a couple days? Not me.
Yeah, but now I feel like we're doing a time jump because I think we talked about me.
Well, no, it was the title. The title was messed up. Not messed up, but like we kind of put the title as if you already got married.
Right.
But you didn't get married.
Yeah, behind the curtain.
Behind the fourth wall.
Yeah.
We are telling you right now, Erik has not been married yet. But by the time this is out, actually, this episode's going to be coming out on your marriage day.
Oh.
On your wedding day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
And
if
Matt
you're
will be
watching
there.
this right now, go to Erik's Twitter, his Instagram. If you have his number, text him. Say happy marriage day. Is that? I don't know if that's
I might even go live on Twitch from there.
Oh, please. I'll be right next to you. Speaking of being right next to him, I'm going alone to his wedding. So that's going to be my first time alone at a wedding. So that's going to be
I know.
interesting.
Because, what happened with which one of the hotties were you going to bring? Because we need an update on.
You're right. You need an update on.
We need an update on EDC hottie.
You need an update on EDC girl. First update on her. There isn't one.
Why not? What happened?
Well, I messed up. Also, last time I said we matched on a dating app 3 months ago prior to EDC, which isn't true. It was like 2 months ago. But anyways, because we didn't message at all, the thing disappeared on the app.
Oh.
You know, like you're not matched with the person anymore. But then just 3 days ago, we matched again. The same girl.
Well, why didn't you?
I don't know, Erik. Don't say why don't you.
I thought you had a good,
We did, but I
wonder. She probably doesn't watch the podcast, huh?
Oh, of course not.
Well, you never know.
She's just creeping on the podcast. All right, no, but for my date that was originally going to go with me to Erik's wedding, something happened with her tonsils, and she actually had to get them removed a few days ago. Yeah, so she was like, "Yeah, I can't even think of a wedding right now." And I was like, "I completely understand." So she's not coming. And I was like, you know what, this would be a cool opportunity to do another thing alone because I've been trying to do more things alone. And I wasn't kidding when I sent you that message. I sent him a text. I was like, yeah, I want to do this alone. I feel like it'd be fun. You know what I'm saying? So I did it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have a good time. And in the future episodes after this, we'll talk about how I enjoyed my time.
How he got with one of Rachel's cousins.
Okay. Yeah, the first thing he says back to me, he's like, okay.
There's two cousins that I think you're going to like.
You're like, okay,
so we'll see.
You'll be at Nikki's table. I'm like, oh, just throwing me into the lion's den, I see. Like, all right, awesome.
Yep. Rachel and I talked about it. I was like, oh, let's put him next to.
Well, there you go.
Woo, she's going to be so nervous anyway. She's going to be like, oh my God, I can't go.
Well, you know what? I'm really excited.
But there was, so we had EDC girl.
EDC girl, yeah.
And then there was another one that you were sort of seeing. What happened to her? Oh,
that
this
was
is the one
that was the one that was going to go to the wedding with me. I wasn't
you.
seeing her at all. I still haven't met her yet. We just have been FaceTiming.
You notice how he has to clarify the whole.
You had to clarify. I know what I'm dealing with.
All right.
But no, I'm excited. Like I said,
Going stag.
It's gonna be cool. What were you saying?
Yeah, so you're going stag.
Stag. What's that?
That's what you call that when you go someplace alone.
Stag.
Yeah.
What is it short for?
I don't know. But that's just an old term.
I would thought you were like stagnant or something like that, but like that means be still.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. I don't know, but that's just an old school. That's an old school thing. So I don't know.
Well, I do have. So guys, the book is back.
Finally.
The book has finally made its way back into the podcast. The only issue is I didn't have enough time to transfer all my notes into the book, so excuse me.
Fake prop. It's just a prop, everybody.
It's a prop. This is just an illusion. Ooh. But at least I'm honest. I'm honest, and I'm telling you.
Are we
guys
done
right
catching
now.
up? Is there anything else we need to catch up on? What happened to your car?
Oh, yeah. So I was going to talk about the car, but before we get into my car, I did the Padres first pitch this week.
I saw that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go get it.
What are you gonna go get? He's gonna go get something right now. You know, talk about unprepared. He should have. Yeah, put it. Oh, he's got a jersey.
Okay.
Are you even into baseball?
Of course, not really, but yeah. So first things first, we have. Actually, I'm gonna show you this. This is my jersey that the wonderful San Diego Padres made for me.
Oh, that looks great. And you have a great name that looks like a baseball player.
Yeah, it's like that guy could be on the field. I
Yeah.
could have a contract. You never know. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shortstop, Matthew Espinosa.
And then we have the official ceremonial first pitch ball.
Oh,
and
wow.
it says that on the ball
Ooh.
itself. And I didn't notice it till
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah, official ceremonial first pitch ball, San Diego Padres. Oh, wow, that is great. Wow, baseballs are actually wow. Imagine you get hit in the head with this. It's the reason why they don't use aluminum bats. They'd kill somebody.
Oh, because of how fast the ball would go?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like you remember softball.
But you used aluminum bats at like high school, I feel like, right? I've seen like metal bats.
I know because they're not.
Then they get too good.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're not grown-ass men.
Yeah,
man.
that's true. I just talked about straight up high schoolers versus grown adults.
Yeah,
but
that was cool, man. I saw that.
Yeah, it was a really cool moment. I'll run it back right here. I'll show you guys what it looked like. My main goal was to get the ball to the catcher. That was the main goal.
Did you get it there? Oh, because I didn't see that.
I got it there.
Oh.
I got it there. You want to see?
Did you practice? Yeah.
I'll show you it right now. I got it there, and I did practice, but I didn't practice until the day of. And the reason I didn't practice till the day of is because I know how to throw a baseball. I know how to like get there, but the issue is that like the more I throw it, the more I'll get in my own head. I feel like. Oh. Because the main goal is just you throw it one time. I could have practiced 1,000 times, but I messed up on that one time.
Yeah. You're all in your head.
Yeah, I'm all in my head. The
like,
only person who would mess me up is my own self.
Since nobody goes to baseball games, it was like 60 people in the crowd. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of those 60 people.
Bro, it was Memorial Day weekend, bro. There was so many
I'm
people
just
there.
teasing. Nobody watches baseball anymore, dude. Baseball's such a regional sport now.
Yes,
do you even watch baseball?
Not that much.
Yeah.
Look,
let's see.
Check it out.
Here we go.
Matthew Espinosa, I'm doing the bow. Come on. I'm nervous as hell right now. My heart's beating out of my chest.
Oh, I can tell. And then you threw it like a grandpa.
I threw it like a grandpa because I had to get it there, bro. If I was like...
You didn't even do the wind up or anything?
Bro, if I was focused on being like fast, it wouldn't have gotten there. But I just had it... I don't care if it was a floater. I couldn't have it bounce to her, nor could I have it go over her. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
So you're still in your head about it. You're looking back on it like, whoa, man, I should have.
No, dude, I talked to the homies. They're like, that was good. That was
the homies. You mean all your yes men you have around you?
No, what do you mean my yes men? No, they would tell me like, bro, you gotta. That's
like,
bad.
yeah, I wasn't there. You see, you would have been really nervous if I was there.
Oh my gosh!
But it's like, don't throw it like a.
literally. But you know what? So,
I'll be the only one there going, boo!
Bro, so when I was doing warm-ups, there was a whole crowd of people booing me at first because they wanted to get in my head. I was like, are we on the same team?
Yeah, see?
I was like, what is going on? But then there's this one guy eating nachos. He's like, you got it, bro. And I was like, that was all I needed.
You know how I know? I just realized, I'm looking at you right now. You know how I know things are different?
How?
Because there's the side of your hair right now is like...
Yeah, but you have to tell me these things. I can't.
I should have left it for the whole episode.
You have to tell me these things. Okay, see, now I'm chilling.
Yeah, but it was like for
what?
It was going like as if there was a fan blowing this way. I just forgot to take like a pre-picture of you. You didn't do your hair. You know what it is? Because you're at home and you're all comfortable.
Oh, yeah. I already did my hair 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, I woke up at 6, got my hair done.
Every time I see any of your Instagram posts, I just go, oh, we're missing the 16 minutes of hair prep before this. Because I know when your hair, I was like, ooh, his hair looks good. I know you're ready for that.
Sometimes you just wake up and you got it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know.
Anyways, what's on the agenda?
What's on the agenda, you mean?
Yeah, I like that. That's going to be our thing, the Gen2Gen.
The agenda.
The Gen2Gen.
Well, first things first, let's talk about when Erik pulled into my garage and saw there's a little dent on the back of my car. And he was like, oh, I saw you hit a pole. He was so ready for that one. I know he was.
It's your car.
I know, but I'm saying you were so ready.
Wait, first of all, if you see someone's car and there's a dent in it, it's not out of the pocket to be like, oh, you did this.
No, I'm not saying that it's out of pocket for you to say I did. I'm just saying you were ready. You were so excited to tell me.
I was not excited.
You're like, oh, saw you hit a pole.
I was just being like a parent. Oh, I see you messed your car up.
Yeah, well, no.
So what happened?
Sorry to put Kristen on blast. I love you, Kristen, my sister, to anyone who doesn't know. We were on my way to getting my license, actually, ironically. I failed the test, the driving aspect of it, by like 3 points. So stupid.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into that. And then I was so annoyed because I was like 100% sure I was going to make it. And the next thing I know, where she's like, I was like, you know what? I didn't get it. You know what? Like, can you just drive home? I'm really not in the mood to drive right now. Can you just drive us back?
Also, because you don't have a license.
Because I didn't have a license. So funny.
And why is that? Because he failed.
Okay, well, as I progress in this,
you made it sound like you were like, I'm just too sad to drive.
That's exactly what it was, bro. I was so, because this was, let me say, my second time doing my driver's test now. I failed it now. First time, I completely understand why she failed me. I hit a curb. We don't have to talk about it. Second time.
And you're shocked that I'm wondering why I feel like you hit a pole? So you hit a curb, you failed the test twice, but I'm the one that's like, I'm the bad guy.
Of course you are the bad guy.
Okay.
Bad guy, good guy. Good cop, bad cop, good cop. You know, same thing.
So let's see about.
Next thing I know, she's like, we have to get gas. I was like, okay, let's get gas. So we're getting gas. She's now backing out of the spot. All I hear is as we're backing out. And I swear on my beating heart, Erik, this is my reaction.
Yeah, with the hit.
Bro, I didn't get out of the car. I didn't do anything. She freaked out. She got out of the car. She looked at it. I was like, don't even want to hear it. I just get me home.
Hits just keep on coming.
Bro, it was
that day.
I was so hurt by that point. Yeah. I was just like, I don't even
All
care.
you needed there was your ex to call. I'm pregnant.
Jeez. No, that's the last thing I would have needed. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, that was that moment where I was just like, okay, yeah, that sucks. And I never got it fixed because I don't know. It's not really on my agenda.
Yeah. And then you can't drive it anyway. Because
yeah. And I think that, thanks.
So there's no point because you can't even drive it to the mechanic.
Hey, do you guys do mechanic stuff at home?
Well, that sucks. Well, let's hope he. I wonder if did we get any feedback? Did that episode come out? We were supposed to get some feedback from girls for you to how you're supposed to approach them.
So that was the other thing I wanted to talk about.
I remember things.
I got some comments on the last episode. Okay, so one of the first comments we got, which we want to do shout outs for right away in a lot of these episodes. There's a few things I want to make sure I do every episode with Erik, and that's going over YouTube comments. Here's what I want to do. I want to go over YouTube comments, tweets from you guys, and then some Apple or Spotify reviews. So first thing we're going to do is going over some comments on YouTube. This first one is from Juliana Pardo. She says, Thursdays are my favorite days. I love Maddie and Erik's content. This episode is definitely one of my favorites so far. I love the festival music talk, especially since the 1975 is my favorite band. I also couldn't stop laughing. Y'all are hilarious. Much love always. Thank you. I thought last episode was a lot of fun too. I thought from the topics we were talking about to some of the overall I thought it was a fun one as well. And then this one I feel like you're gonna laugh at. This is from Gision3 Tun 2. I'm sorry if I absolutely butchered your name. So sorry if I butchered your name. He says, love the big brother, little brother dynamic. I think he's talking about me being the big brother. Such a fun, entertaining, and awesome take on the different generations.
Oh my God.
And then he says, Erik needs a new couch to sit on, something that's more him and doesn't make him look so sunk in.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's funny, as I said that, you're readjusting.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like a Hershey's kiss over here.
Oh, like Kristen said, a melted Hershey's kiss.
Yeah, I'm like. You know what I mean? So like sit here.
Okay, and then now we talked about the Uno situation, and we have someone who responded to that.
Oh, here we go. House rules, Matt.
Okay, but Kaylee Kitty says with the 4-on-4 Uno card, it truly depends on who you are playing with and how strict they go with the rules. LOL. I mean, when you play, you can stack if you have that move, because if you think about it, it's like the same as having a card with the same number of colors. So she's pretty much saying, yes, you can do it, but it also depends on the person's rules. So I guess she's agreeing with you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess I probably should have.
Yeah, you should have reread that comment before you tried to like make it like it was for you. Thank you, Kitty Cat, or whatever your name is.
Kitty Cat. All right, and the last question for YouTube is from Little Mouse 91019. Okay, but what Matt is trying to explain to Erik about marriage and single life makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, I know I got a lot of wisdom. Maybe each generation has a different mindset of how marriage works. This can be a whole rabbit hole of conversations, but I get it because everyone has their own hobbies and everyone needs their time on their own. So this is when we were talking about in the last episode, me going off on my own, or me wanting to go to EDC, and me
all your rules,
my rules,
all your the Matthew laws.
Yeah. So, but they're like, I get it. I cannot be smothered by someone else. I need my time alone. Otherwise, I know that there'll be an argument, and I don't want to end up hating each other because we spend too much time together. Cuddling has its moments, but too much of anything can be a bad thing.
That person needs to write back and tell us if they're single or not.
Yeah,
they sound
Little Mouse,
single.
Little Mouse, are you single, Little Mouse?
Yeah, Little Mouse sounds single and not mingling.
Yeah, singling and not mingling. There you go. Well, you know what? I think that covered a good amount of topics of what we were talking about in our last episode of, from Uno to festivals to marriage and all that stuff.
That's what Uno's over here on my side.
Yeah, there you go, because you kind of won that one.
Yeah.
But there was actually another topic I wanted to talk about, and it's just super simple. Do you kill spiders?
Oh.
Do you kill spiders? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, you say it like.
I know it was a super generalized.
The way you're saying it, you're saying spiders like they're puppies. That's how you're presenting it.
That's not at all how I'm presenting it.
Do you kill spiders? Like you would say the same way. Do you kill puppies?
No, because I wouldn't ask that question, because I would hope I wouldn't need to ask that question.
I know, but that's how you're talking about the spiders.
No, because you're going to run into more spiders than you are going to run into more puppies in your life. So henceforth, me asking, do you kill spiders?
No. Do you?
Occasionally.
Yeah. So see how you see? You see the guilt you're coming across?
But you said you never killed a spider. That's bull.
No, I didn't say that.
You just said no. He just said no.
No, I didn't say that.
Run it back, Turbo.
I did not say I did not kill spiders. What I'm saying is I didn't even answer the question.
You did. I was like, do you kill spiders? You said no. Do you? You literally said no. Do you?
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying no to what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm talking about the way you're talking about it. You're making it seem like PETA is gonna send a message to us.
No, I mean, like, okay, a spider. You're doing work at your desk. A spider you see is crawling right near you. Are you gonna immediately be like or are you gonna like pick it up with a paper and throw it outside?
Oof, no.
Oh, you just answered my question. I guess I should have started with that.
Yeah, no, that spider's gone.
Okay. Okay, well there you go. Well, for the first time yesterday in a long time, I picked up a spider that was like crawling around my house, and I made it the point of taking it outside and letting it.
You see,
free.
I knew you were going to make it about some humanitarian, like, this is what I'm talking about. He's such a, when I was in college, I went to USC, and so I was living in the dorms.
Yeah.
And shout out to my college roommate, Na, cool Vietnamese dude.
How do you spell it? N-A or N-A?
It was N-A-H.
N-A-H.
No, or N-H-A. I forgot. But he...
I feel like N-H-A would make more sense.
Yeah, I forgot. But we had a mouse in our apartment, in our dorm room.
Dead.
Okay? And it was like a whole safari. It was like Jumanji in there, okay? Because we were just... Because, like, it's amazing how a creature like that could cause you to...
Such havoc.
Yeah.
Such havoc. Same with, like, flies and stuff. You're like,
we did this whole thing. We finally captured it, but then we went out to the yard and let it go. We went out to the front courtyard of and we just let it go.
They'll come back.
So were the spiders.
No, because they're like,
what?
I don't know, different.
Yeah. So you're telling me that You think killing a mouse is the same as killing a spider?
I think mice can cause more havoc on a home than spiders can, because spiders actually help out the home.
How are they helping out the home?
If there's like bugs, the spiders eat bugs and stuff like that too.
And the mouse eats the spiders that when there's too many of them.
Oh, God forbid there's a spider in my home. But if I see bro, what?
So you're gonna see. Here's the thing. I don't think you have it in you to kill a mouse.
I don't think I do, actually. I actually don't. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
A mouse is like a little puppy.
No, that's like that's like a half of like a really like newborn kitty. If you think about size wise, a newborn kitty is really small.
To tell
like,
you.
Bro, I don't know if I could kill.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man. So my last apartment. All right. I'll tell you a situation.
This is not college. This is like recent.
This is recent. Rachel was like with me. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And I used to leave I would open we had like a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I would keep the balcony door open because it was like we were on the second level, so it didn't matter. It was a big balcony.
Yeah.
So
without a screen?
Yeah. No, with a screen.
Oh, okay.
Cut to, and I've talked about this on my podcast, but it's like whatever. Check out Riffin with Griffin. But
you didn't want to plug it at first. You're like, it's like whatever. You know, actually Riffin with Griffin. I saw that whole thing happen.
I was like, should I? Yeah, because I talk about this podcast on there. So one day Rachel got this stupid cookie and she left it on the counter on a napkin.
Okay. Stupid cookie.
It was a dumb cookie. I didn't even like the cookie because we got into a big fight because she comes downstairs and she's like, "You ate my cookie."
Oh,
and I'm like, "I didn't eat your dumb cookie. I didn't even want that cookie." So we got into a big old fight, right? Then she's like, "Well, then you have like a mouse or a rat or something in here because the cookie's gone."
It was a full cookie gone.
Full cookie gone.
How big?
A big enough cookie. Now this is not even the worst part. The cookie's gone and the napkin's gone. Okay, so I say to her, I go, "Rachel, so you think a mouse took the cookie and the napkin, and the mouse was like, cleaning his mouth?" So it's like a whole thing. I'm telling her, like, you're crazy. Cut to, I'm in the living room, and I'm hearing noises. Okay, like noises, like scratching and these kind of noises. And every time but it was this kind of thing though. It would be like you'd hear it and you go, "What's that?" And then it would stop.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, chilling, hear it, stop. And then I go over to the thing and I'm realizing behind the stove, I hear it. And I'm like, oh crap. There actually is a mouse or something. So then I had to call the manager of the apartment building. I'm like, yo, this is like unacceptable. Like, what's going on here? They come and they put like a mouse trap down. Sure enough, they catch a big ass mouse. Okay.
Now, would it be a rat or a mouse?
rat? I don't know what it was because I didn't even want to
Yeah.
see it. It's probably a rat, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? So now I'm like, oh my God. And then I go to my screen door now. I go to the door and I look. There's a hole in the bottom of the screen door. Okay.
Oh my.
And this sucker has been coming in and out like a roommate. And my thing was like this. This was like some kind of lab rat.
Buddy Ratatouille, you, huh?
Like a lab rat because no awareness of it. So then now I'm like, oh my God. I lift the couch up, okay? The napkin. The napkin from the cookie is underneath the couch. So now I'm freaking out and I'm like, well, we've been living with this thing. Because it was like just, I'm telling you, it was like smart. Because it was just like, okay, they're here. Okay, when they're not here, not taking stuff.
Have you seen Ratatouille? Yeah, like they're smart, bro.
So I'm saying this was like ridiculous. So now I was like, oh my God, we had to like come clean everything. and then now I see where the trail. Then you see rat droppings where you didn't know.
Yeah.
Places that I didn't even realize. So they had to come in and seal off this and seal off all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, this is ridiculous. But the point is,
Jeez.
then I had to go to Rachel and be like, it was a rat. But I didn't take the cookie.
Yeah. But you didn't take the cookie. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Jeez. Well, you won the conversation, but lost the war.
yeah.
Because the mouse ended up winning the war.
But that's what I'm telling you guys is out there that, like, even if you have a screen door, These suckers, like, check the bottom of the screen door.
Yeah.
Because they know they make little openings, and they come in and out like that.
Just feeding the family, huh?
Yeah, just from the outside. Because you think, like,
Well, why would they? Yeah, why would they live inside with you? They need to grab the grub and dip.
That's exactly what was happening,
bro. He was, wow.
It was so crazy.
That is.
It was just because I was thinking to myself, like this.
But he didn't make it to the door back with the cookie.
No, because he was like, I'm just gonna eat in my little eating
So it wasn't
spot.
about his family. It was about him. What a selfish rat.
But it's just the fact that the napkin was there is tripping me out.
Why? Why is that aspect of the story tripping you out?
What did the mouse do? Like, he grabbed the cookie and then took did he wrap the napkin? You know what I'm saying? Like, while I'm traveling, let me wrap this up. Was it like a to-go box?
How did he get the napkin?
That's because the cookie was on a napkin on the counter.
So did he grab
and
the
she was
cookie,
like, I'm
grab the napkin?
I'm gonna have this tomorrow, she said,
She just left it out plain, like in the air, just drying it out.
Yeah. But it's like, you're in your house. You're not worried about it.
But it's not even about that. It's not even worried about mice or rats. It's about like freshness for the cookie.
You're just like her.
What do you... No, I'm not just like her, because guess what? Sorry, Rachel. I'd put a cookie in the Tupperware. Because I would want to have it like airtight to a degree if I'm going to have it the next day.
But check this out. I was trying to prove to her that there wasn't anything in the place because it would be ridiculous. So I left a berry on the counter.
Oh my gosh.
But when I came back, it was still there. So I was like, dude, look, why wouldn't it take this? So what a picky ass, you know what I mean? Like, it was so
terrible.
But the main point about this is I didn't hide it. I didn't it's not that I could have, but even still, she wasn't even living with me yet. But I told her because I wanted her to know. I was like, guess what, So even if you haven't, like, the main message
she wasn't living there yet.
No,
huh?
The main message is, like, even if you're having an argument with somebody, don't let your pride get in the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was the main message of the "Do you kill spiders?" story, because that's how this all started off. Do you kill spiders? That's the main message of that whole thing. Is
no, but you're trying to act like you're some like goody two shoes.
No.
Like
I just had a good moment. That's all I'm saying. I just had a good moment. Give me my moment. Let me have it.
But if EDC girl was here and she was like, "Oh my God, Matthew, there's a spider!" Yeah, you have to I don't know. Yeah. I mean, they had this whole thing about that. It's like you go like this circle of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Mufasa said, you have to, that this one eats that in the grass, and when we die, we become. So it's like you have this thing, but like we live. I don't know it's like anytime you see spider webs and stuff, you're just kind of like, oh no.
Yeah.
Do you just live with it? Like if you see spider
webs.
If I
see a spider web, I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Like.
Yeah.
You guys are sneaky. You guys are sneaky enough.
It just depends on the kind of spider you see too, though.
Dude, yeah, there's some spiders I'm like, I gotta look you up. There was one time a spider in here where I was taking mad photos of it before I even like killed it, because I was like, this is terrifying. Like, how can something...
Did you Google Lens it?
Bro, no, I tweeted it, and I was like, what spiders have this, and everyone's like coming at me with all these different tweets and all that.
Get out of there now!
Run! Like, oh my gosh, bro.
It's like a horror movie. The spider's in the house.
Literally, bro. It was intense. But yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to visit Central America because my family from like in Belize, they had like the kids used to play with like real spiders. I'm talking about like Black Widow. You know what I mean? Like little dogs. And I would just be like, I would see that and be like, no, thank you.
Spiders are actually like very nice creatures. Apparently, thank you. If you annoy them.
Yeah. What is annoying them? Living. You know what I mean?
I'm saying like if you're messing with them, if you're irritating them, yeah, they're gonna bite you. Same thing with like bees. Like but bro, I know you're not supposed to kill bees, and I don't want to ever kill bees, but I have. Everyone has at some point in their life, so I don't want to hear it. But like. I get so much anxiety around bees, bro. I don't know why.
When people are like whole thing.
Standing still.
It's that whole. You're just like, okay, back off me.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, bro, is that like just the other day, on Memorial Day, actually, my friend Dylan had a bee that was flying around him. We were all in the pool with a bunch of homies. The next thing I know, it lands on his ear, and he was so calm. He's like, "Oh, it's on my ear right now, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like getting anxiety for him. He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just like brushes. Just does that, and it flies away. I was like,
You couldn't deal with. So then you're this kind of person then, because this has happened to me before.
Oh, I'm
too.
running, I'm flailing,
This
I'm
kind of
fighting,
person-
I'm throwing.
So if
bows.
I said to you right now, I was like, Matt, don't move.
Gone. I don't give a crap. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone.
Yeah, I've been that guy too.
Gone.
I'm that guy. I'm like, you know what I mean?
No, bro, no, no. You ever seen Bubble Boy? You ever seen Gone Girl? That's gonna be me. Both of those movies
Have
combined.
you seen Gone Girl?
Yeah, I'm gone. Not the aspect of like all the messed up things, but I'm gone.
I think you're more like Justin Timberlake. Gone. Oh, you know what's crazy? The other day, a couple weeks ago, I was at the Laugh Factory and Justin Timberlake was in the crowd.
What?
Yeah, with his wife too, just chilling.
Are you allowed to like make them known that they're in the?
I asked.
Are you allowed to like make jokes about them?
I asked because I would have.
Oh yeah,
I would have, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but when I walked by him, he was like, "Yo, man, you were funny," and I was like, "Is it okay if I say bye, bye, bye?" You know.
You did not say that to
Yes,
Justin
I
Timberlake.
did.
You said that to Justin Timberlake.
100%.
How long
said
ago
that.
was this?
It was a couple weeks ago.
I like this, man.
That's what, a couple weeks. But But here's the thing. To me, he was very much Justin Timberlake in the crowd. He wasn't trying to hide.
hiding. He was just.
He wasn't
like,
hiding. He was sitting like right there. So like, you know, and it was cool. I was like, oh, it was cool. Like I like when someone like that wants to, and he was just out, you know.
Yeah.
His wife was sitting right next to him, and I was like, you know, he was like, you were really funny, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, thanks. You know what I mean? It was like, it's cool. It's like freaking Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Remember that selfie kid on the Justin Timberlake thing, the Super Bowl, when Justin Timberlake's going down that thing and the selfie kid.
Yeah.
That story popped in my head. I just wanted to see if you
Yeah,
remember
of course,
that.
he somehow brought it to social media.
I still made it on Justin Timberlake. I was about to say Justin Bieber. I was still talking about Justin Timberlake though.
Justin, we gotta convince Justin Bieber to come.
I want to go see him on tour.
Isn't he gonna be here next week?
He's on tour. No,
I think he's gonna be. We gotta go to that.
we have to.
We should go to that.
Yeah.
I gotta call John.
Yeah.
Or whoever we call.
Let's go.
I can hit up. I think Scooter's number's still the same. I could hit Scoot up. See, be like, yo, man, I gotta see Justin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the guys. Just so you
He might
know,
still have the same number.
I'm a huge Justin Bieber fan.
Same.
Actually, we're friends because of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. You know,
Which is such an. I'll never forget seeing you for the first time chilling on that couch, and at 1600 Vine. I'm like, yo, that's Montez.
That's exactly the only reason why I was there. John hit me up, was like, hey, man, can you come to this? And I was like, what? You know, he was like, yeah, just come to this. So I just there, and I'm just sitting on this couch, and I look over, and then John's telling him the same thing. Like, hey, look, what's that? You know, but sweetest kid, you know?
Yeah.
It was his 21st birthday party.
Yeah.
It was his 21st birthday party, and he was like, hey, man, thanks for coming. I'm a big fan of the show. And I'm just like, this is freaking Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, I'm a Justin Bieber fan.
Yeah.
I got
same.
the acoustic album. You know what I
Same,
mean?
bro. I was watching.
You know what I mean? I know the acoustic songs. I mean, you know, it's like, it's crazy, but it's like, I you know, because I'm of the age where like when pop was like, you know, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and all these things.
Your first concert was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'm into like I'm into like big star type things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like he's such a like if he's in a room full of people, he got that thing. He got that same thing like Tom Cruise got.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this before. Like he's a magnet.
Yeah, he got it. Whatever it is, he got it. And he'll be over there. Everybody's over there.
Because you know what's interesting is that there's a lot of artists that are very, very, very popular that don't.
Bro,
That
that thing.
And I've been in so many rooms. I know I'm sounding cocky right now. I've been in so many rooms with those types of artists that are like on the radio all the time, and I'm just like, this is your presence. Like,
yeah.
Not that I'm hating, and not that they need to have always a magnetized like presence, but like I just thought there would be something a little bit more. And I'm never gonna say names, obviously, but like Justin's got it.
He
got it, bro. And there's a reason.
Yeah. I don't. You love him, hate him, whatever it is.
He's got it.
There's something about that kid.
Yeah.
That he got that thing. It's really strange.
It's a presence, bro.
It's a really strange, but it's like
an orbit, kinda.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying, bro? Like,
yeah, he got his own. He got his own freaking hemisphere. He got his own gravitational pull. You know what I mean? It's really strange. Like I'm not. It's like I'm telling you, there's something that's just like and you're there, and then like he takes this picture. He comes to the first time he came, I met him was at the Laugh Factory. He was at the Laugh Factory.
Oh yeah, you were saying about with Selena at the time.
Yeah. All right, he was with Selena, and I come up to the balcony, I look over, I look over and he's saying to her, "Hey, look, it's Montez from Workaholics." You know, I hear that, and in my mind, I'm thinking, "It's Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez." What are we talking about? You know what I mean? And then I got to talk to him. You know, I talked to him and all that, whatever. And then it was like we took a picture, you know. And then of course it was crazy. You know, I was getting hit up for 6 months from girls. You know,
and
just like, hey, did I tell you the story about this one girl who hit me up like, hey, I'm at this club and I made eye contact with Justin and I'm just trying to, can you like, you know,
bro, I've had girls ask me the same thing.
Yeah.
Girls will be like, hey, like I met Justin at this party and he one time said I was cute or this or that. And like, can you like give me his number? Can you like connect us? I'm like, what?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Read that text back to yourself right now.
This one girl.
Read that text back to yourself right now.
This one girl says, she goes, you know, he's totally my type. I was like, oh, really?
Tell me more how he's your type.
Yeah, really? You and 100 million chicks. You know what I mean? Like, I said to her like this, if it was meant to be, you'll see him again. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll come back around and he'll see you again. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
So the guy made eye contact with you, so now you're in love?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so ridiculous. But I was getting hit up for like, and I was just thinking to myself, damn, he must never have his notifications on.
Bro, he's probably got like a new number every 2 days.
Yeah, right? Must.
Hey, no, but
I had his number for a second, and now
I have like
that's
3 or 4 different numbers.
Yeah. It just changed, right?
It changes every second. But yo, big shout outs to John Shahidi because if he didn't bring you to that party, I wouldn't have met you in the way I did. I might have met you later on in life somehow.
Who knows? But it was like
it wasn't the way.
Yeah,
you know? And like,
but then I was like, I saw you at that thing, and then it was crazy because here's the funny part. At that particular time, I think that the social media crew of those people, they still were trying to be
traditional. Oh, you were telling me about this. Yeah. So they were like, "Oh, Erik, we want to do this video with you." And
and I thought, but then now those days are done. But it was like, you know, it was like a weird like thing that people were trying to do at the time, and it's like now look how things have changed. Things have really tremendously changed. But yeah, I remember going to that party. I saw him there, and then another place I saw you, which we had a fun time hanging out, was at that concert. It was one of those like summer jam, you know, like you know who I met there too? I met Megan Trainor there.
Oh yeah, Wango Tango.
Wango Tango.
I'm trying. I was like, huh? What are you talking
about? That's
the
first time I met. I that's when I met a bunch of people, and I really saw also how many like celebrity people liked Workaholics.
Yeah.
You know, but I walked into the green room. You had just got off a plane or something because your bags were there.
Yeah.
You know, you came from the airport right to this freaking party, which was crazy. So I'm in the green room, and it's like you. This is bananas. Okay, it's him. What's his name? Jaden Smith. Okay. Kendall Jenner. You know what I mean? Like those are the big ones, you know? And this is the first time I was witness to a kind of like this new type of celebrity that I've never, it was like bananas. That was bananas. And then backstage, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I was standing backstage watching Justin from the side, watching him do his thing, and it was me, what's his name?
Camila Cabello, Taylor Swift. It was like
it was
a lineup of people.
I was standing right, you know, and Taylor Swift's niece or something was with her who was in love with Justin Bieber, so she was just like there. So it was like, it's me, Kendall Jenner, you know, Taylor Swift, what's his name? Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
We're all just sitting there looking, and I'm thinking to myself, what in the
like Jason
hell?
Derulo, all these different people.
All these people that were just watching Justin, and I was like, man. But I remember coming into the green room and just being like, I went right to the food.
Why do I do the same thing, bro? I'm always like, what's the selection looking like?
I went right to the food, and I was like, oh, this is dope. You know what I mean?
You can tell whether or not they put a lot of effort into it, whether or not they just got like the variety pack of the chips and maybe just like a platter of the vegetables, or if they went a little bit deeper on the specifications.
He had a nice spread.
Oh, no, it was a good spread.
He had a really good spread.
A must-have, like fruit. I need a good spread of fruit. But like the thing is, if you get there too late, then you're just like you're left there with the schnickel fritz. of the fruit that no one really wants.
Yeah, you get the green melon.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's always what's left.
It's always the green melon.
Yeah, I like it, but then you don't want to sit in there too long. But he had a good spread. There was meats and cheeses and fruits and I was like, oh wow, this is the pop star life.
Yeah, no, but I feel like that's like a solid one to have. Oh, and maybe some cheeses too.
I met Jake Miller. Shout out to Jake Miller.
Oh yeah.
I met Jake there. Again, I met Megan Trainor there. You know, I was like, it was just crazy how people.
Kanye also performed that night.
Did he?
I remember that. Oh my gosh, that was when bro, that was such a cool moment. I just remember that. I have some crazy videos actually on my phone from that day, bro. I'm literally like 10 feet. I'm right where all the big cameras are. I'm like right there, bro. And it was like, that was a cool moment because I love Kanye. You know
I know you do.
So that was like, wow, that was a cool moment. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, what do you think about Pete Davidson taking his kid out?
Where'd he take his kid out?
Did you see that? That's like a whole thing. There was like Pete's out with the one kid, whatever the weird name is, you know.
I don't know.
Bumper.
Bumper.
I don't know. They got weird names. You know what
Bumper.
I mean? Yeah, whatever.
That sounds like one of the names from Top Gun, which we do need to talk about.
The 6-year-old. He was out at Walmart with the 6-year-old.
Oh yeah. You know? I mean, I think it is what it is, man. It's relationships. It's life. It is. Yeah, I know. Like it's.
I think it sucks that they can't just be out without people.
Well, that's
talking about it on a podcast,
bro. It's.
You know what I mean?
So when they went to just go get eggs that day,
yeah,
and that's a topic for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, it's so interesting what excites human beings.
Because they're gonna be like, Pete Davidson steals Kanye's kids.
Yeah. No, we just went to go get eggs. We realized we only had 3 eggs. We needed 5 for the breakfast, so we had to go get some more eggs. And
shout out to Pete. You know, good for you. Live your best life.
Dude, I think he's killing it, man. I love Kanye. I love Pete. I love the Kardashians. It's life. It's relationship stuff, and you can't really do anything about it unless
Kylie or Kendall.
Like, in what aspect?
You know.
Don't do this. Don't you do this.
I already know the answer anyway.
Don't you do
I already
know the but
Matt is a Kendall fan.
Shut up.
Come on, you had a big crush on her. Let everybody know.
Shut up. Can we not talk about this?
Look at his little strawberry face now.
Oh my gosh. No, I didn't.
Zoom in on that strawberry face. Woo!
I'm actually sweating right now.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my god.
Fun time was at your 18th birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like an exclusive party. You had to have wristbands.
Yeah.
And then Kendall was there.
Yeah.
With Hailey Bieber. Well, she wasn't Hailey.
She was not Hailey Bieber yet.
Yeah. I have actually a great picture with them. They were actually they're very sweet.
Oh yeah.
Every time I saw them, they were like, "Let's take a picture," and we were like, take these great pictures. But
no, they're very sweet. But
Matt still has hope. But you'd have to join the NBA to get with her.
Oh my gosh. I know she'll never watch this episode, but it's just like
you never know. You never know. What if she's like, "Oh my god, that's so cute, Matt."
Well, you know what? Since we're on the topic of that girls and all that stuff, I'm not gonna dive into it this episode. I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser for next episode. I went on a date on Saturday.
What?
That's what I was gonna tell you. Boom and cut. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about it until the next episode. So that'll be the initial conversation.
Can I see a picture of her?
You can see a photo of her.
I guarantee I know what she looks like.
What does she look like?
Okay, she's got long, dark hair.
Dark hair. Interesting you said dark.
Yeah, long, dark hair. She's, athletic, and she's thin and athletic.
Bro, she's at the gym every day.
Bro, I know your type. Yep. And I was about to say too, probably what do you call it? Exotic looking. That's the next thing I would have said before I even saw that. Like, you're not sure.
Like, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People would say, "Is that girl white?" You'd be like, "Well, she's probably." But that's interesting because that's how you are.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hear. So make sure you come in next
come
episode.
Back next time
because
if
we're
you guys
gonna
want to
find
hear
out about this big date.
And I also need your advice because the thing is too, bro, is my team. They're in my head now about it because the way it happened, and this is the farthest I'm gonna talk about the story. Me and my friend were out. My friend and I. My friend and I were out at my friend Kristen's party, and we're like, we were there for some time, and we were getting ready to leave. But then I went back home, and before he went back home, he was like, "Oh, let's go to this little it's this cool little disco bar spot or whatever. We're gonna go meet up with my friend Jess." And we were like 5 or 10 minutes down the place or down away from it. So I was like, "Oh, why not?" And I've never been to that spot. I love going to new spots. So I went there, and it's this cool little disco spot or whatever. And I see this girl, and I was like, "Oh, dope. She's cute." And like I said in other episodes, I don't say anything because I'm such a baby. And
but did you have a little bit more confidence this time and approach her?
Dude, my friend goes up to her, is like, my friend thinks you're cute. He's kind of shy. Like completely
and you were just a strawberry.
I'm just like, shut up. And then next thing I know, I pretty much go up to her after that and find out she has a boyfriend, and she denies me.
Homewrecker. That's what the real story is.
No, but then no. But then I find out that she doesn't have a boyfriend because she DMs me a week later after she denied me right then and there. So what I'm trying to say, and what I'm going to ask a question, and before I even tell you how the date went in the next episode, this is a question for all the viewers out there, because my boy brought this up to me, like my team or one of my producers, managers. He was like, "Dude, do you think she's in it for the clout because she saw your Instagram and then hit you up a week later?" And I was like, "Dang, why'd you put that in my head?"
I have thoughts about that.
See that? You know what I'm saying?
So we're going to wait for the next episode.
So we'll wait for the next episode. I'll let you guys know how the date went and all that stuff. But
we're going to hear about the date, and then we'll give you my thoughts on this kind of thing, and we'll talk about that later.
But I need everyone else's comments too on if you guys think that she's in it for the clout. And not that I'm like relevant or anything. There's a lot of people with that type of followers, but like I don't know.
But let's save it. Because I'm going to start going into it, and I don't want to. If we're save it for the next episode.
Well, the thing is, I'll leave it with this. She said the original reason she said she had a boyfriend is because whenever guys come up to her and say, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute," she literally said this, and I quote unquote, in verbatim, she said, "Yeah, usually if a guy comes up to me and says, 'My friend thinks you're cute,' that friend usually isn't that cute. So I always automatically say I have a boyfriend. And then I noticed you were the friend, and I was like, crap, I think he's actually cute, but I still had to stick with the story that I had a boyfriend." So I was like, okay, I'll buy it for now.
All right, well, we'll see how the date went.
Yeah, so we'll see how. Yeah, I'll
and see how the date ended.
How the date ended. So honestly,
bow chicka wow wow.
No, it's nothing like that. But like,
well, you never admit to it, you goody two shoes. He was like, and I took the spider in my hand, and I was like, yeah.
On your way, you go.
On your way, live, creature of the Lord.
I even made a little spider house for him too. All
right,
but yeah,
Top Gun.
Let's talk about that for a little bit, and then we'll close this episode out.
Yeah,
we'll finalize it on Top Gun.
Now, have you seen the original Top Gun?
I have not seen the original Top Gun.
Oh man, I wish you. You know what? If you haven't seen Top Gun,
oh, that's so crazy. That's the timer for the 45 minutes. Yeah, just off it. Yeah. That's so crazy how I'm getting better at the time slots.
Good. Well, then we could end it with a Top Gun talk.
Yeah.
All right, if you haven't seen Top Gun yet, watch the first one so you can really get a sense of like how they really like it was an homage to the first one too. Like they really like the title credits and the beginning of the movie. They're actually the same.
Really?
Yeah, you have to watch, and it's the same song and everything.
Wow.
Highway to the danger zone. But anyway, Top Gun was great. I really loved it, and I loved it because it was an old school action movie. And,
you know what?
They don't make them anymore. There was no Thanos. There was no, know what I mean?
I agree, man. I think, it's hard finding a good blockbuster nowadays that you feel wasn't such a cookie cutter script turned into a cookie cutter film.
Good acting.
Dude, yes. Great acting.
Good acting. It was good story. It was like a feel good in moments. It was like, it was just, it just, and the thing, the thing too is that we just have to You got to say it. Tom Cruise got that thing, man.
He does.
He got that thing.
He does.
He got that it factor. Whatever it is, he got it.
I'm gonna.
And you know what made it authentic too is he puts himself into it so much that you know he's an actor, but at the same time you go, wow, Tom Cruise really did that for this part. And his professionalism and his commitment to his art makes us appreciate it more in the theater. He actually flies the jets.
Yeah. Not all of them. Not the fighter jets. Some of them.
But he
was flying some of them,
The scenes that he's taking off from the thing, that's him. Yeah. And it just makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
He's not doing the gunfighting and stuff, but what I'm saying is like any scene where you see like, you know, they show that they have the camera so you can like, that stuff's great.
Yeah. I agree. I think anytime that you're minimalizing CGI, not to say CGI is bad, because I think there are a lot of movies that, you know, need CGI because it puts you in that whole fictional world and all that stuff, or non-fictional world, whatever movie you're watching. But overall, I love a good movie that uses minimal CGI, that you're just like, you're so thrown into it. And
can I correct you for a second here? I don't think you mean to say minimal CGI. I think you mean to say where you don't notice the CGI.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't care. The whole shit could be CGI.
Yeah.
But if I can't even until I see the making of the movie, and then you go, oh wow, that was CGI.
Yeah.
That's when you know they did a good job.
Spider-Man did a good job with that too. I thought Spider-Man did a good job, even though it's completely different, type film. But I thought they did really good with that.
But I'm saying in that movie, we already accept it. We go, this is going to be CGI,
of course,
because Spider-Man doesn't exist.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, it's a different type of movie.
Yeah.
In this movie with Top Gun, fighter pilots do exist. Mm-hmm. Men like this exist that, like, you know, are career military, and so and
they have to go into a mission not knowing.
It's just about it being a great story and a rah-rah moment. I mean, it's not for everybody, but like everybody that sees it seems to enjoy it. It was a really great movie, and Gen2Gen gives it 2 gens up.
Two gens up, yeah. Well, you know, and I'll leave you guys with this. I'll leave you guys with the review I read that got me so excited for Top Gun. I follow a lot of different film accounts, from accounts that just either show cool scenes from different movies all in the past,
or trust their judgment,
or give reviews. Yeah, and this is one of the accounts that I trust their reviews because they go into such in depth. So give me 2 minutes of everyone's time here. I'm going to tell you exactly, if you haven't seen Top Gun yet and you don't want to see it after these next 120 seconds of what I'm about to read, then you just don't like film. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
This is genuinely the greatest blockbuster I've seen in a very, very long time. There are so many factors that work in the benefit of this film, but the underlying principle that guides all of these elements together into a beautiful cinematic harmony is the transparent and infectious passion that Tom Cruise clearly has for this franchise, which is, to go off what you were saying, Erik, the performances, the visuals, the practical effects, right there, practical effects, the writing, the emotion, the music, the sound design, everything in this movie felt so intentional and carefully crafted. And it resulted in a product that brought purpose to its existence rather than just a lame excuse for an empty cash grab, as most sequels are. Oof. And I was like, ooh, what a banger.
Well, you know what? And shout out to, who are these people?
So this is Cinema Techne. So Cinema and then Techne. They do a lot.
Put them in the description, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, because I like that kind of that. After reading that, I want to see it again.
Yeah, literally. And they also say, in addition to this extraordinary effort that went into crafting this film, the story itself is truly something special. It manages to walk a very fine line between fostering emotion from the audience with the use of nostalgia while simultaneously not being exploitive in its execution. It takes the themes, signatures, and emotions from the first film and elevates them to a whole new level in a story that successfully builds off the last and creates a product worth commending. In short, this is absolutely everything that a sequel should be. Going into this film, my expectations were rather mild. To me, it seemed like just another unoriginal, nostalgia-baiting sequel to a once-beloved decade-old film for the sake of creating nothing more than a quick buck. But I was severely mistaken. This movie is exhilarating, heartfelt, electrifying, intentional, and meaningful. I had an incredible time experiencing what Top Gun Maverick has to offer, and I think you will too. Support movies like this. They don't come around very often.
They sure don't, and that's what I'm saying. It was like, it's just one of those.
It really is, and like
here's the thing. It was a great movie experience.
Yes, bro. Like I was leaving the theater, like I just watched a blockbuster. I felt like I was back as like a 10-year-old just watching a hit movie. You know, like Live Free or Die Hard or something like that, where I just saw like an action hero do his thing, you know.
Oh, I love that
thing,
movie.
You know,
That's
like,
one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies.
What did you just say? Live Free or Die Hard?
Yeah, that one. I'm talking. No, that one. It's a similar name. It's the one where he's like, it's like the Groundhog Day. It's a
Mission
similar
Impossible?
Name. No, man. It's a similar name, and they changed it to. They changed the name of it. I gotta find the thing, but they changed the name of it. Let me find it.
They changed the name of Tom Cruise's movie?
Yeah. It was like a Groundhog Day one where he's like the aliens, and every time he dies.
Oh, World of the Worlds?
No. See, now I got to look it up. You have to watch this one. But yeah, it's a similar name. Oh man, what is the name of that frickin'? I'm looking for it right now. See, they changed it to Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh man, that's a great one.
Good.
Yeah, that's a great one. He's like, he's this like media specialist for the military because aliens have attacked us.
Yeah.
So now he's in the, he's like a propaganda type guy, and he gets, sent to the front line. You know what I mean? Huh. And when he gets there, like, he actually has to go to fight, and he gets attacked by an alien, and something happens to him during this attack, and now every time he dies, he wakes up. Like the day resets. Oh wow! And it's just like, and then that's what the movie's about, and it's just really great. But anyway, It was like the original title was Live something. That's why I said that. Oh, okay. But they changed the name to Edge of Tomorrow.
That's Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I know. But they changed the name. I think that's probably why they changed the name. But it was originally. I forgot the original name, but for some reason they changed it. But when you look at all of Tom Cruise's movies, man, this guy has been in. He's
got a catalog, bro.
Many movies.
He's got a catalog.
Many, and it's
bro, you know who's been in countless movies too, bro? Who like I love Leo and Jim Carrey so much, but like they're slowly starting to become my like top favorite. Tom Hanks, bro. Tom Hanks is a phenomenal actor.
Where you been?
I've been known that, but I just like
he won 2 Oscars in a row.
Really?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Really, you're just getting on Tom Hanks?
I'm not just getting on Tom Hanks.
You're just on the Tom Hanks train right now? He won for Philadelphia, and the next year he won for Forrest Gump.
You know what's so crazy? I just watched Forrest Gump.
Thanks for watching Gen2Gen.
Thanks, guys. It's been a great episode.
Tune in next week because we're going to find out about Matt's date, and we're going to get into a discussion about dating and clout chasing. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to let Erik roast me for 5 minutes because I just finished Forrest Gump for the first time in my life. It's unbelievable.
All right, you know what? Before
you're acting like you just found out about him. Hey, you know who's a good actor? Have you heard of this Tom Hanks guy?
Shut up.
He seems to be like really. He's been in the business a while. He seems like a really good actor. You young.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Gen2Gen. My name is Matthew Espinosa.
And I'm Erik Griffin.
And we will catch you guys next week. Be sure to like, comment, share, and give us your reviews on Spotify and Apple. I know we didn't actually get to it this time around.
Because I also wanted to find out about the dating advice anybody gave you.
I know.
But we do that. Since we're talking about dating next week, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later, everybody. See you next time.